Today's project is adding new top lifts to these Grenson single monkstrap shoes. You'll notice that the top lift has been worn down so much it's just about to eat into the heel block. Now the heel block gets much more expensive or time consuming to replace or fix if you eat into that. So this is like the rubber tires and this is like your rim. So replace your rubber tires, don't replace your metal rims. Oh, and we're going to be replacing those with these Vibram top lifts I got from Sederma Leather in Los Angeles. Let's get started. See how thin that is right there in the corner? It's all worn down. And I can't tell, I think this might just be a leather board rather than full leather. Disappointing. I'm not sure. All right, let's clean this up now. I think it was a little unruly using the bench sander for this, so I'm going to try to finesse it a little bit more with this hand tool. Yeah, that stuff's just paperboard, just reconstituted leather. Ugh, what a mess. Just peels right off. Let me rough up the bottoms of these to allow the glue to stick better. I found my acetone, or my wife found the acetone out here. Fortunately, it wasn't her acetone. This just helps remove any dirts, oils, and will help the glue to stick better. That just takes a minute to dry. We are just about out of this thing of glue. Let's see, am I gonna be able to use any of this, or should I crack open a new one? Let's see, I'll keep going. I'll see if I can get this. Keep gluing these up. Get an even coat over the whole thing. And I think the leather absorbs a bunch of it too. Yeah, it's about time to call it. All right, now I'm gonna let that sit and dry for about 10-15 minutes. I might go and give the leather soles another coat just because they absorb so much of that glue. But the top lifts are rubber and they should be okay. They'll look good. All right, at this point, I've done a couple coats of glue on the sole, the heel block, sorry, and one on the new outsole. And now I'll try to line these up. I didn't do a great sanding job on the heel block to make it that smooth, so I'm seeing some gaps. Let's see if I can press those closed. It's getting better. I decided to wrap these heels in an old bicycle inner tube to help create like a little vise. Okay. All right. I don't know if it's gonna stay. Let me get a little bit more. All right. So we got these wrapped up, both of these, and we'll set them aside for a while they dry. Now that the soles are on, I need to trim them. Next, I'm going to add the original brass nails into the shoe. I'm going to use the old top lift as a pattern. I'll put that on top of the old one here and get my awl and start poking the holes right through there. All right, I got the last of the nails done in there. My hands are a mess. And now it's time to go downstairs to the sander and trim all this. went downstairs and I sanded the edges. Afterwards I came back and skived a little bit with the side of my blade. Used a bit of water around and sandpapered it down. Chamfered the edge, I think that's the word. Did a little sanding with that guy too. Now it's time to dye these edges black. Re-dye them black. Okay. And a bit where I got it. Right. Dyed. Let's get the other one. Using Angelus, I can't see it, Angelus black leather dye that I got at Sederma Leather in Hollywood. They have everything. There's the Roomba in the background, emptying the bag. Great. Edge is done, let that dry, and then we'll wax them up a little bit there. For this last step, I'm gonna get some old shoe polish and see if I can get these heels to shine. I might start off a bit dull as I apply it. Heels, I mean edges. I see a couple places where I could have sanded it a lot better. But I'm not a professional. This is something I do for fun, to relax. And to take care of my shoes. I'm taking a bit of water, pushing them into the wax, into the fibers, hoping to flatten them down, give it a nice polish. Let's see. Not perfect, but like I said, I'm not a pro. This is just my relaxing hobby, though I'm not sure how relaxing it is. All right, I'm gonna let that dry and then give it a buff. Well, not 100% happy with how they came out, but I think they're pretty good.